Welcome back to the channel, y'all. It's been a minute, but we got some breaking news, some mini breaking news. I kind of expected this to happen. Honestly, was kind of getting excited about some other options, but Pete Carmichael will be returning as the offensive coordinator for the Saints. I repeat, Pete Carmichael will be returning as the offensive coordinator for the Saints. Obviously, it was some long shot guys. I saw Jay Gruden name pop up. Eric Bieniemy was gaining some steam, some traction, and things like that. But Dennis Allen has decided to go with Pete Carmichael. Obviously, he's been there under Sean Payton for many, many years now. Had that offensive coordinator role, even though we know Sean Payton really ran the show. Now he gets his turn, just like Dennis Allen, to step up in a new role, even though it's the same title. He'll be calling plays. He'll be running the offense. Maybe he'll keep things the same. Maybe he'll change it up a little bit, have some different formula, some different things from Sean Payton, but I'm sure it's going to be somewhat similar. So we kind of know we're getting on the offensive side of things at the moment. And for me, this hire is just meh. Not going to say it's a bad hire. Not going to say it's the greatest hire in the world. It's just kind of what the Saints have done this offseason. Keeping things the same, kind of keeping that same culture, that same base into place. And I mean, obviously it's worked for the last couple years. We haven't been able to get the job done, when it was time. But this same staff, obviously with Sean Payton, has gotten the job done for the most part. Has some level of success. No Super Bowls, but we made a couple runs at it. Came short. So, and before we even start, fans, you can't have it both ways. You can't say that this team last year would have been great if we didn't get injured. If we had MT, Winston, offensive line, all of these guys were healthy and things like that, we could have been a Super Bowl contender. And if that's true, you can't be mad when we keep the same coaching staff in place. Because I agree, if that team is healthy last year, we can compete with anybody in the NFL. Bar none. Anybody in the NFL, we're healthy last year, we could have competed with. So keeping the coaching staff the same, if you plan on bringing most of them guys back, 90-95% of those guys, a healthy offensive line and things like that, healthy quarterbacks, receivers, then I'm not too mad, at the situation that we're doing, keeping Dennis Allen, keeping Pete Carmichael. Now, if we come into the offseason and we change things up, we bring in a new quarterback or new this or new that, trading guys, not re-signing guys, then I'll be kind of, why did we keep everything the same just to blow it up and start over? So we'll see, that's later down in the offseason what we'll do with that. But Pete Carmichael is going to get his chance. And we can't say that, he doesn't deserve this chance, because we're seeing offensive coordinators under these offensive coaches get jobs, except Eric Bieniemy, honestly. The Rams offensive coordinator just got his job. Matt LaFleur from Packers, their OC, just got a job. So these young OCs and things like that coming from under these offensive gurus, as people would say, they're getting jobs. So Pete Carmichael coming from under Sean Payton for the longest, man, 10 plus years. He's going to get a shot to do his thing, and hopefully he does well. I think he came in 2009. I could be wrong on that, but I know it's been around 10 plus years, so he's going to finally get a crack at things. Hopefully he does well, for our sake, for my sake, for these fans' sake, for everyone's sake. Hopefully he does well in this job, and I'm interested to see, if he changes things up. Be your own man. Obviously, he has no reason to take advice from me, learning from under Sean Payton for all those years, but be your own man, man. Try to change some things up. Don't just try to be Sean Payton. I don't think he will be. Have to bring your own flavor, have to bring your own sauce to the table. You can't just try to duplicate and replicate what Sean Payton did, because that'll probably never be done in NFL history, and you don't have Drew Brees, a prime Drew Brees, I should say. So hopefully he comes in, does his own thing. Hopefully he has weapons and things, to help him out. And we'll see what he does, man. Like I said, we're just keeping everything in place right now. I'm not too mad at the hire. Not a splash hire. Not mad at it. Not super excited about it. But it's what I expected. The same with Dennis Allen. I expected that hire. Nothing out of the ordinary right now. And that's it. That's that on that, man. Dennis Allen, he hires Pete Carmichael. That's his first big move as head coach. And we'll see how it turns out for him. This the Boot Tragedies once again, man. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll be back with y'all on a regular basis now. And I'm out.